Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Prime 4 podcast. My name is Bryce.
Chris.
Ross.
Alex.
And we got a lot going on for you today, including our second set of the seed for our greatest movie of all time, which we'll get to later. We got some hip hop to discuss right off the bat. And I saw an article pop up that stated that DMX said that him and Jay-Z would be a good versus in an IG Live battle, which is not an actual like rap battle, but a hit for hit. So how do you guys, I know what side I'm on. You know what side I'm on already. How do you guys think this would go?
I don't know.
This is difficult.
It is.
I will admit,
like one of the ones that I'd be torn on.
I'm trying to figure out if their songs like actually like are there similarities at all?
Other than the fact that X is going to give it to him.
Yeah, DMX essentially created the club anthem. So like he created hip hop anthems essentially. So it's like, where are you going with this? You know, like if you're going hit for hit, like Jay-Z has a lot, but DMX slaps like
I think
constantly.
DMX has a lot of like, I mean, he has, don't get me wrong, he has features and shit too, but like he has a lot of shit that just is him standalone that is very dope. And whether it was like a hit or not, like I think bodies of work, that would be a dope, like that'd be dope. I'd like to see it go down.
Yeah, DMX has one of the best bodies of work with like a short career. Like we've discussed this before, but like he had such a short career, like oh god, I want to say 4 albums or something, and they all did like fantastic. And he has one of the like greatest consistent runs, no matter how short, like in hip hop, essentially.
Didn't DMX have like 5 straight platinum albums or something like that?
Yeah, something ridiculous like that. And if you think of it, like 50 Cent had Get Rich or Die Trying, which is one of like the top hip hop albums of all time, the club album of all time, I would say. And he fell off like a fucking stone from a plane. Like,
yeah,
he couldn't keep up with the same pace that DMX could. It was just DMX was just consistent, and 50 Cent, I guess, just fell off hard. But 50 Cent fell off hard, and he was also like extremely. He was using a lot of features. He was feature heavy. He was doing a lot with G Unit, so I guess that could like a lot of verses were used in that, I would say. But
yeah, I think
his own work itself like fell off hard.
I think Ja Rule kind of slid in DMX's lane though, just because of like the similar sounds and shit. And like that shit is it's aggravating for me because I'm really not a Ja Rule fan. But it's like it seemed like when X was, really doing what he was supposed to do and coming out with great bodies of work, Ja Rule was kind of mousing in on that shit. And then for whatever reason, DMX fucked up and then Ja Rule just took it. It's almost like competitive like record labels keep clones of you or their best attempt at a clone just in case you fuck up so they can put them on to continue to ride that wave out.
Well, I'm glad you brought up Ja Rule because my Discord is layered. The roles that I have are layered, named after those rappers, those kind of rappers, the deep, gruff voice. I have DMX, which is myself, as the leader of the Discord, the owner of the Discord. The next tier is PD Pablo. Then it goes Mystical, and then Ja Rule at the bottom.
Nice.
And Ja Rule is fucking garbage to me. Like,
yeah.
Hey man, that next album gonna be fire though.
He was the dude. He was the original. Like, he's the original gruff voice that went mainstream with that one girl I can't think of.
Ashanti?
Yeah, Ashanti. I was gonna say Aaliyah, but not even close. But yeah, Ashanti. Like he just like rode coattails on Ashanti essentially to mainstream radio play, but he didn't go past that. Like,
didn't he have that song with like Mary J. Blige or whatever too?
I wouldn't know. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I must have scrubbed it from my memory.
Yeah,
But he had, I mean, he had the Eminem beef, and then he fell off hard after that. And the Eminem beef, 50 Cent beef too. Well, no, it was 50 Cent beef against Ja Rule, but then it like Eminem got dragged into it by Ja Rule, I guess, or something, and like eventually, we've talked about this before. I'm 100% sure, but I'll reiterate again. Ja Rule started shit with 50 Cent. 50 Cent wasn't gonna go after it, but then I guess Ja said something, and then Dre and Eminem were like, go after him, and then Eminem got dragged into it. And the thing that Ja Rule made a bad play in the sense that hip hop during that time, during Get Rich or Die Trying, during, you know, the original Eminem craze, was that they controlled all of hip hop essentially, especially with Dr. Dre. And they essentially, like Dre's crew, like Eminem, 50 Cent, whatever, the top, you know, Chronic 2000, you know, Eminem, 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying, whatever, the top at the time, they said, there's all those events, hip hop events and stuff that was playing on like BET, the Hip Hop Awards, whatever. And they essentially said, yeah, if Ja goes, we're not going. And they're like, oh, fuck. So they're like, well, Ja's not worth the net worth that you are, or the pull that you are. So essentially, they just blacklisted Ja Rule from all the hip hop events during that time. And, you know, Eminem, Dre, 50 Cent, they still went to him or whatever. And then Ja just got pushed to the side because they ran hip hop at the time.
Well, and then too, it's like Ja Rule with Murder Inc. and Irv Gotti and all of them. Like that was a very. I'm not trying to say Eminem and them. They weren't on the up and up and shit, but it was a very very rough group, and they were doing some very real things in the street at the time. And it's like you have Shady Aftermath and all of that other shit that are like, yo, we made enough money that we don't need to be doing really streetsy super hood shit. And it's like it was a clear-cut choice for people to be like, yo, we like to hear you rap about that shit, but we don't want to see that shit.
Yeah, I know that Murder Inc. stuff with the investigations played a huge part in Ja's downfall too. Yeah, but it's just like the Eminem beef definitely exacerbated that like big time. It was just bad timing all around for Ja. And fortunately, unfortunately, however you want to look at it, his career went to the wayside. DMX's was a sadder story with drugs. And that's well documented, and it's been extremely sad and disappointing. I'm still hoping he can make some sort of comeback, if not just one comeback, which would be nice. But I just think it would be a very difficult IG live battle, DMX versus Jay-Z, because Jay-Z would play. Yeah, but Jay-Z would throw in his radio shit. Like, he'd be like, Big Pimpin', and everybody'd be like, yup, we know, this is the real Jay-Z. You know, brush your shoulders off. Yeah, this is the real Jay-Z. And then he'll play New York with Alicia Keys, and everybody's like, nah, not feeling it, dude. And then DMX is going to, like, drop it down with X going to give it to you at the end, the rap anthem. And that's game over. That's a knockout punch right there. In my opinion, like, whatever, my opinion, disclosure.
But the thing is Hove has so many steady radio hits, and so many collabs too, with the Timbaland collabs, the Neptune collabs, and the you know, like
if he's bringing feature heavy, like I don't think he wins a battle off of features. Like that's the only way Snoop Dogg would win one of these battles because he's a feature rapper, and then he would just bring feature verses. And it's like, come on, dude, this ain't even your song. You just featured on it, like shit like that.
Yeah, and it's like, where do we, is it like, and it sucks because it's like it's not even their hits that we. I mean, of course we bounce to them, but it's not even the real shit that we identify with. When you say Hove, when you say DMX, it's like, yo, I think of shit that was not radio heavy on those albums that were just dope ass songs, and I'm like, that's where my mind goes with their battle. If I had anything to do with it, it's not even publicity or radio hits. It's like real shit, and I'm like, wow, that would be dope for me to see.
Yeah, this is
and then DMX just like last song just throws Ether on.
Oh god. That would Nas would win versus Jay-Z for sure if he dropped Ether. That would be so. And then Jay-Z dropped the Blueprint, and it's like, what the fuck? But I think like Jay-Z's D sides are what makes Jay-Z Jay-Z. Like, I don't like new Jay-Z, and I haven't liked Jay-Z for a long time, but I like old Jay-Z. I like Jay-Z when he's still capable of rapping with Scarface. When he's rapping with Jadakiss, when he's rapping with Kendrick Lamar, like that's the Jay-Z I love.
Mm-hmm.
I love Big Pimpin' Jay-Z. I like Brush Your Shoulders Off Jay-Z when he was rapping like, every other rapper in the early 2000s essentially.
Mm-hmm.
And just Jay-Z's woke shit is just fake as fuck to me, and it's sad because in the news, like his headlines just prove it. Like lately, and it's disappointing to say the least. Like, I do think he's overrated in the sense of being the best, but I do know that Jay-Z is one of the best. That's something I can admit. I'm not afraid to admit that, but
well, and it's like it all boils down to opinion. If you identify with it, if it speaks to you, this, that, and a third, and it's like that's where it kind of muddies the water. So you have to really lean heavily on bodies of work that are received widely, or consumed widely through radio spins or this, that, and a third. So it's like the battle that I'm excited for, I understand for that reason of opinion, I never be able to, see unless I put it together myself, like, yo, this song versus this song, and just kind of listen to shit back to back and kind of think in my mind who had the best whatever. But like I'm into music that you can feel like right now.
Yeah, everybody goes to their different phases in music, especially hip hop. Like I was club banger, but now I'm like, I always enjoy the woke shit, but now I'm like mostly woke shit, and it's like, and that's just when Jay-Z falls off for me. So it's like unfortunate that he has to go on the back burner for that. Yeah. But if we're talking like first thing, I don't see Jay-Z or DMX ever going on IG Live for one. I don't. Maybe they have before, but Jay-Z just couldn't do it. And like, I just don't think he could do it. And when we're talking about bangers, because that's essentially what IG battle in quotations is, it's just like, let's just play some back-to-back club bangers to get everybody hyped up, and that's pretty much it. But like, when we saw Manny Fresh versus Scott Storch, that was sad.
Oof.
I can see Will Smith trying to get on IG Live and just being a cornball, like when he was doing that. Like when he was doing that internet shit recently.
And then he plays. Oh, but Will Smith has bangers. He has an entire summer of bangers. He has the summer banger, dude. Like
his summertime song. He stole Rakim's flow though.
Summertime. What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, who gives a shit? Like, I'm sure Rakim doesn't care.
I mean,
maybe Rakim does care. I think he was asked that in an interview that I've seen. He probably does care, but, Miami, Men in Black, dude. What's that? Wild Wild West. Oh, bangers. All of them bangers. Bangers.
God dang it.
I remember going to Going to
Oh,
Burger
yeah,
King after Wild Wild West and getting the Burger King
Dude,
Wild Wild West toys.
Oh yeah, dude, Wild Wild West when him and Kevin James are on that big metal spider, dude.
You know what we need, man?
Yep.
We need Will Smith versus Luda.
Holy
fuck.
shit.
Rest in peace, Will Smith.
Hey, he would try, man. He
Yeah, I would like to see. Oh man, like if we're talking about IG battles, who I would like to see, I would like to see. I think 50 Cent versus DMX would be a better matchup,
Mm-hmm.
or even 50 Cent versus Jay-Z, early 2000s Jay-Z. You know, Brush Your Shoulders Off and Big Pimpin' Jay-Z.
Sure.
obviously we
Or
need
Kendrick
21,
Lamar versus Schoolboy Q. What?
21 Pilots versus Imagine Dragons, obviously.
Holy shit.
Oh yeah, and then Imagine Dragons is like radioactive Kendrick Lamar remix, and 21 Pilots commits fucking Sudoku right on the spot. They're like, "Yeah, we're sorry we brought this upon ourselves," and
Fucking
then they just
dunzos.
disconnect from life, dude.
How to cease from existence
Delete.exe.
tutorial.
Yup.
You just hear the Windows log off fucking noise.
Oh, that's not funny. Not funny.
They have families, man.
They have, well, yeah, I don't know. They probably do.
I'm just kidding.
But that would be incredible. Another rapper that we don't want to talk about ever. He just released some stuff. I think his name is
Kanye.
ooh, what is that? No, hold on. Let me look up that Japanese porn egg device.
Tenga?
Wait, what was that, Alex?
What?
Who knew the name off the top of his head? Ross, you better check that guy's desk.
Oh jeez.
I think his name is Tenga 69 or Tenga Egg 69. I believe he released a new song called Gouda. I think
God.
it's about cheese.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's about being cheesy.
Oh no.
Oh no, my bad. It's called Gooba.
Oh, okay.
Because the retard didn't know how to add an M for Goomba for Super Mario Brothers.
See, I thought when you said something about being cheesy, I thought Will Smith was featured or something.
Oh no, God no! Will Smith ain't cheesy, dude. He'll scrap.
Easiest rapper.
He'll scrap. Do you see that dude where he like where he's at a red carpet or whatever, and some dude like, God, what did he do? Like, he's notorious for fucking with celebrities on the red carpet, and he like went in and like kissed his cheek or something, and Will Smith just slapped him across the face. Have you guys seen that?
No, I haven't. That's pretty funny
Let me
though.
see. Will Smith slaps reporter. Okay, hold on. Oh God, it played loud sound. Here, let me see if I can post that link there. You guys go ahead and watch that. It's not like he doesn't just lay the dude out, but Will Smith, when it comes to protecting his masculinity and his, sexuality, he will scrap. We know this is factual.
Unless
When it comes to proving that he's not gay. When it's what?
Unless it's Tupac related.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
He got sunned. He was like talking about Jada Pinkett Smith because her and Tupac were really close, like knew each other before all the fame and shit. And he basically said, like, if Tupac was still alive, he couldn't be with Jada.
Yeah, he has talked about that before. That interview was eye-opening where
So now we've established the motive for Tupac's death, but who was
Oh
the concept?
Jesus.
oh my God.
William
But Will Smith
Smith.
was like so jealous of their relationship and couldn't be in like the same room as Tupac, and only like met him a handful of times and only talked to him like twice or something, I think he said. And he said he was jealous of him and he admitted it and everything. And I'm like, damn, dude, you should hear Jada Pinkett Smith talk about Tupac though. It's like it's like, oh, dude, that was your man. Like, pretty much,
for sure.
like she like still to this day like married to Will Smith when that Tupac movie came out that was like his life or whatever, and she went on crying like this isn't true, this isn't who Tupac was, like all this shit. And it's like, wow, you're still repping him like this long after like he was your, like you are his widow essentially.
I mean,
and she may have been, who knows.
Yeah.
But they said, she said he was like big brother to her, and it's like, who knows? Like, who really knows at this point?
Mm-hmm.
But
you know what they say, a shoulder to cry on, right?
yeah, absolutely. Is never mind. I was gonna say something dirty. But yeah, Tenga Egg 69 released a song after being in jail and out of the limelight forever. He may make a comeback from this. Let's, just cross our fingers.
I don't think so.
Do whatever you have to do. Pray to whatever God you believe in. Let's just hope he doesn't make a comeback.
Dude, this is what, remember I said they were letting him out.
Dude,
the only way that he can make a comeback is if one of his songs that he has out now catches on to some sort of TikTok, and that's how he's gonna come back.
Dude, if he teams up with fucking Post Malone and releases on Fortnite, I'm done. I'm checking out. Sudoku right on the spot. Like, there's no way I'm dealing with that world.
Instant audio Rona. Like,
God, it's your one loud gunshot in the mic. But oh God, that was disgusting.
Yeah.
Just like he's the most like trash shit fucking rapper. Absolute garbage, but he's anti 100% talked about this too, I'm sure, but you know what? Strap in. We're going again. It's been 40 episodes or so. He's just like he's like the punk rock of rap. He's the punk rap. He's anti mainstream, anti establishment essentially for what hip hop is. It's just disgusting shit essentially. Loud nothings. And it's like you know what your parents feel like when you're like 30 something and you look at Tenga Egg 69 and you're like, that parent, his parents have to have I think his parents probably wish they put the pillow to him, honestly.
Jesus.
And we're back.
Hey, you could use a My Pillow.
Yeah. But is that the expensive shit that they had in the mall?
Yep.
Yeah.
They're like, ooh, it's a memory foam, but we cut it up.
Pretty much, it's like my patented fill.
Yeah, it's $90 a pillow, and they're like, if you wash it, it goes back to its normal shape. And it's like, yeah, because it's memory foam, but it's chopped up. but it's chopped up. And I'm like, I have a memory foam pillow. It is fucking Mr. Fantastic, dick long like elastic, and it's like, it's crazy good. And my pillow, it's not worth. I don't think. Oh man. What if like my pillow is like life changing though, and it's a $90 pillow that you're like, oh fuck yeah. What if it changes your life?
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah, I'd never know.
How do you know until you spend $90?
How much? Yeah, how much is too much money to spend on a pillow?
It depends if it changes your life.
I was gonna say something else.
Really saying that is that give you a happy ending?
Special robot you put in your closet.
Our My Pillows are patently filled with Tenga eggs.
God dang it.
No matter, you can hit it from every angle.
and just sleeps on it afterwards.
God damn.
Oh God! Woke up and I thought it was drool.
Oh Jesus.
We're back to 2016, boys. Welcome to the Edge Cast.
Oh jeez.
There's just 4 dudes edging for an hour until there's one anticlimactic finish. And so that's all I have for hip hop. And let's see what else we got. We got let's see, did Eminem do anything here?
Yeah.
What did Eminem do here that you posted?
He said that he crowned the greatest lyricist in hip hop.
I did not read the article. Do you know what it was? What it was? What it was about?
It's about Tupac.
Oh boy, what did he say? What did Eminem say?
Go ahead and educate yourself, my friend.
Are you making me look the article up?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't want to look that up. I was going to look up Tenga eggs. Cost of Tenga eggs. Do we know how much a Tenga egg costs? Tenga egg pricing. Alex, go ahead and tell us what that is.
How am I supposed to know, dude?
You knew what the fuck it was called. Well, I guess that's fair. We all know they come in 6-packs.
What?
$39 for a 6-pack? Oh God, if I could pay $39 for a 6-pack, damn.
Are these things? What are these things?
They're disgusting Japanese masturbatory aids. Yeah,
the shit that I'm imagining is not good. Like eggs.
Yeah, you fucking egg.
Which one? There's one called Tornado Egg. What the fuck?
Yo, how did they get from tentacles to eggs? Like,
oh Jesus!
I don't know. Oh, if you click on that website, there's a picture of how it actually works. It shows the super stretch material to fit various sizes. You go ahead and scroll down, you can see the various pictures, and it shows you what the tornado egg is, the sphere egg starring Samuel L. Jackson. oh, look at this, dude. There's the Silky 2.
Ooh.
Boxy. Oh, that one looks dangerous on its own. Brush. Oh God. And Wavy 2.
Like MC Escher, I see you there.
What?
Yo.
There's one called the Surfer. Oh my God, they got it made, dude. The Japanese are way ahead of their time.
They probably got these in vending machines. What are you talking about?
Oh, I'm sure they do. $5 vending machines or something.
Right.
Dude,
10th anniversary. They've been around for a while.
Dude, free shipping for orders over $50 in the US, man.
You're just gonna buy 1,000 of these things?
Ross, go ahead and buy one, test that out, and we'll review it on
You're saying I'm supposed to buy them and hand them out at the podcast?
No, you test it.
Hand them out like
review it.
Cheeseburgers.
Yeah, we review it on our YouTube.
These aren't Kinder Joys, but they do the same thing.
Both will leave you satisfied.
Instead of there being a toy in the middle, you're in the middle of the toy.
Yeah, we could start a new YouTube show calling like Fat and Lonely. And it's gonna be where we just review like male masturbation devices.
That shit is funny.
And how 99% of them just are like fleshlights and fleshlight knockoffs. But then we get sponsored by Real Doll, and then they send us one, and then we gotta have her on the podcast, and then a real female on the podcast, and we can have our sex doll talk again. Dude, I am playing 4D chess. I am 10 steps ahead. We know where we're going with our show, okay? We're changing the name. Yes. It is going to be Tenga Egg 69 podcast, and that's what it's going to be. Anyway, Eminem says Tupac is greatest songwriter of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Incorrect.
Okay.
But he said it. So
I don't see Bobby Dylan there. I don't know.
I know.
Of his time, maybe like he was a pretty solid, but there were also people who had more complex rhyme schemes even in his time.
Well,
So I don't know.
Tupac is like Biggie was a better rapper technically, but Tupac was the better writer, I would say.
Of just
In
those
my
two guys,
opinion.
though.
I just think
In my opinion.
the ideals and the mentality that he represented was very dope. You know what I mean? And the songs and the subject matters of the songs, despite, you know, the lyric and the lyrical prowess or whatever, it's like he had some very dope, you know, viewpoints on shit. And that's super cool. But I mean, it's just what Eminem thinks. Like,
Yeah.
we understand that Eminem's a hip hop historian and he goes, you know, and all that shit. But if that's his taste, like, that's his taste. I mean, agree with it or not, whatever. But it's crazy to hear that because I wouldn't have guessed that from M.
I mean, Big
I wouldn't
L
have guessed that he would say that.
Yeah, I wouldn't guess that he would say that.
Well, Eminem is extremely humble and is probably the most technical fucking rapper like of all time. And if he sees it in other people, he'll praise it.
Well, I'm not saying that he wouldn't give other rappers props. I just like Eminem's hip hop taste and the interviews and the shit that I've seen is very like, even in the lane of hip hop, is very eclectic. You know what I mean? Like, he listens to a lot of different shit, and it was surprising to me to hear him say Tupac, you know, out of all of the shit that he listens to.
He is a hip hop head through and through. He's a hip hop history nerd, essentially. He's a fan of all these other great rappers. Like, he knows them through and through, like LL Cool J, Beastie Boys, shit like that. Tupac, I'm sure Biggie and shit like that. He likes Jay-Z a lot. Like, he lives and breathes rap, essentially. So and he's very humble about it, so I'm not surprised he would say that. He rarely he calls himself a rap god in his songs and stuff, and you know, the devil. And it's like he says it in his songs, but in like the real world in interviews, he's like, "Oh, you're the best. Like, oh, you're awesome. You're the
Right.
best."
And
Like,
and
no
like
other rapper gets caught dead saying another rapper's like better than them.
well,
But you do get a lot of rappers saying like Eminem is a goat, the goat, and shit like that, but it's rare. Like,
well, I mean, rappers give other rappers props, but it's like for Eminem to you know, have the taste, like I said, have the taste that he has in hip hop. I was just, you know, I was surprised that it went the way that it did, because a lot of people, you know, when you ask artists, like, yo, who do you think the best songwriter is? They almost immediately say, no Biggie, no Pac, no Biggie, no Pac. Biggie and Pac aside, what are your, you know, and it's like, for him to go there, it's like, I mean, he had a choice to say Biggie. He had a choice to say, you know, other shit that I know that he listens to that I also think is dope. So Pac, I was like, that really has me thinking. And I'm like, that's kind of crazy. It's cool, but it's crazy.
yeah, it is. It's very crazy. Do you know what him and Andre 3000 used to do? Because they were buddies, I guess. Because I think they toured together or like he toured with Outkast at some point or something, and him and Andre became close. And like, they're both like hip hop nerds apparently. So they would just rap like obscure shit to each other and try to guess what it was and what it was from. And shit like that. And like Eminem recently tried to revive that on like Twitter, I think. I don't know what became of it though. I don't follow that stuff really. I just catch the headlines, but
Mm-hmm.
he did one on Twitter and he's like, "Who is it, Andre?" You know, shit like that.
Yeah, that's
So
fucking crazy.
he's always been that way, dude. Like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Ross, you want to talk about your TV stuff?
Oh, okay. Let me
Or your
see
movie
here.
stuff?
Which one you want to start with?
Both at
All
the
of
same
them.
time.
Oh, there's like 50
Oh,
of them. Which ones do you
go.
want me to actually say?
Go.
The third one.
Because we got to start the movie.
Sylvester Stallone?
Yes.
Yeah.
What the fuck is he doing?
Well, apparently on a thing where he was like talking to people, he said something about Demolition Man 2 being in development or something like that, or
Woo-hoo!
Bruh,
Hell yeah.
we are already living the first Demolition Man. He better be nice the second time around because this is bullshit.
Better be nice. What?
The 3 shells, bro. Can't find toilet paper, no fucking where.
Oh yeah, I did say more shells. I think that was my response when it was first originally posted in the chat.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Fucking
Oh my
Taco Bell owning shit. Crazy.
Yeah, Taco Bell won the fast food wars, and I guarantee you, in real life, it's McDonald's.
Yeah.
McDonald's are winning that shit. Fuck Taco Bell, dude.
And I don't know, like Taco Bell has a special right now for I think it's essential workers or some shit like that. You get 50% off your order, your entire order.
Oh
Yeah, I think
fuck yeah.
Yeah, I think I saw something like that.
Yeah. McDonald's
What?
was giving away free thank you meals for certain workers and first responders and shit like that too. So it's like
How do you prove that though?
you show your badge.
Well, I'm an essential worker. How do I do it?
Just be like, yo, this is what the deal is.
I
mean,
have a
it's
letter from my CEO saying like we're essential, or like, yeah, saying that we're essential and we can travel around if a cop stops us.
what's
I
crazy
never,
is like, what,
Like
didn't take it
where I
home.
work for said like, oh, we can give you one of those, but they're not necessary.
They're not.
True.
Yeah,
I didn't take mine home because I'm like, no fucking cop is going to bother stopping me if I'm not breaking the law. Like,
Exactly.
they don't give a shit because people are just driving around during this time just to get out of their house and drive around. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
I did I guess we can get into depression with all the racist and COVID stuff that's going on, or we could keep going with the TV shows that Ross wants to talk about.
Well, yeah, we could quick breeze through these and then get to the other part.
Sure.
Nicholas Cage is going to play Joe Exotic in a TV show.
Nope. No.
I still haven't seen it, so I can't swing
No.
either way.
The thing is like I just hate his mannerisms. Like something about me, like outside of National
Cage?
Treasure, just
National Treasure is the bomb.
You're
yeah,
talking
like,
about one of the greatest actors of all time right now.
I just hate. You know how you just pick somebody and you're like, wow, I just hate that person's face. Like it's just one of those things. It's like oil and water.
It's crazy. It's crazy to me. You're talking about the guy 100% of the movie Face Off. And the guy who led the charge for the what did I say? Apocalyptic movies of the 2010s.
That's probably about right.
Yeah.
Well, and then the thing too is like I tolerate him in National Treasure. I tolerate him in Gone in 60 Seconds. And then pretty much everything else, I'm just like, oh, I hate that guy. Oh,
Dude,
Con Air.
I hate him in Con Air too.
Yeah, well, his character isn't the best in Con Air. I guess that's true.
Why?
I don't know. Just how he moves and talks. Something's weird, and I don't like the guy.
Oh yeah, The Rock. The movie.
Not the actor, the movie
The Rock is good.
Chuck
The Rock
Connor.
is good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, goddamn right it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's got Nick Cage in it.
You mean it's got Ed Harris in it?
Oh, he started the fucking Marvel Universe, for Christ's sake, dude. Hell yeah, he did.
Yeah,
Ghost
fuck
Rider?
Fuck yeah, Wesley.
Oh yeah,
Snipes.
He was Ghost Rider. When did that fucking movie come out?
long time ago.
That's probably one of the
2007. Okay.
That is before Iron Man.
Here, yep. Let's look at it. Let's Google it, people. Iron Man 2008. Ghost Rider starring Nicolas Cage 2007. We got it, boys.
Blade
We
Trinity,
solved
dude.
it. Who really started the Marvel Cinematic Universe with a Marvel-owned character was fucking Nicolas Cage and not Robert Downey Jr. Mark it in your calendars,
Jr.
Regis. Fucking learn
Okay.
something, okay?
Well, speaking of Nick Cage, they said that apparently there's a National Treasure TV series in the works for Disney Plus, along with the third movie that they're like developing.
But it's gonna turn to soft core, right?
Sure.
With what's her name? That actress in it that is married to Boondock Saints.
Yeah,
Norman Reedus.
I know what you're talking about.
God, what's her name? Diane Kruger.
Yes.
Okay, Diane Kruger, yeah. So is Nicolas Cage starring in this TV show? Does he still need money?
I do not know, but he'll
Has
probably
his
be in it.
hairline receded any farther?
I'm sure he'll be in the movie, but I don't know about the show. Who knows?
Okay, so let's talk about this. Should Nicolas Cage just be bald at this point?
Yes.
Well, there's other people like Donald Trump who should do something with his hair but don't. So.
Well, yeah, he should dip his head in acid.
Right?
He should put some chemicals in there and then be the Joker, right?
Just inject this
or
Two-Face.
Let's talk about the roles that Nicolas Cage bald could take over the Kevin Spacey roles.
Oh boy.
Okay. Yeah, but without the kid diddling and stuff. Or the rape. He could be Lex Luthor way better than that one fucking guy that I hate. Jesse Eisenberg, I think.
Yes.
Yep.
Why do you hate Jesse Eisenberg? Like, verbalize that.
Because his acting is god awful.
I got it. He took over the role that Michael Cera filled.
Yeah.
No, Michael Cera played like a pushover. Like he was. He played a fucking Delta, dude. Not even Alpha, Beta, or whatever the C fucking is. He played a Delta, dude. He played a D, and no Delta land. No Delta Force either. Like we're talking pure Delta. That's what Michael Cera was. Jesse Eisenberg plays just like a complete cunt, and like his acting, the way he acts is the way he is in real life.
That's probably true.
No, I have seen him in interviews, and he is like, I don't think he's acting. Like, it is literally just him, and he's like, oh, he was in Zombieland though, wasn't he? He was the worst part of Zombieland though.
That's true.
Let's get that straight. Yeah, he's fucking nuts. Fuck Jesse Eisenberg. Like,
okay.
oh my god, like that dude must be pulling in tail though.
Even though he is.
Yeah,
dude, I was the Facebook guy.
Oh my god. Let me see what the celebrity dating is for Jesse Eisenberg or whatever. Is that a thing?
You're gonna be depressed.
Rank 1,226 should be lower. Okay, he doesn't have like much of anything. So
they got Hulk Hogan above him.
Oh, he's been married to Anna Strout for 3 years.
Oh, that might put you down on the list, I guess.
Yeah, she must like abuse or something.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I still have a Tenga egg tabbed open. Who are we talking about?
Oh, well, we can go on to the next thing if you want.
Oh, yeah, sure. What was the next TV show?
NASA is working with Tom Cruise to shoot a film in outer space.
Okay. This is going to be sci-fi, but what is it going to be? We can't do Gravity. We can't do Interstellar.
They're going to do Gravity for real.
We can't do Alien because they just recently did that movie Life or whatever with Jake Gyllenhaal and Ryan Reynolds.
Uh-huh.
And I can't remember female leads because I'm so sexist. But they recently did that movie. So what he did Live, Die, Repeat, and he did Oblivion, and he did War of the Worlds. What are we doing in space with Tom Cruise right now?
Mission Impossible.
We did the cryo sleep movie, the horror one with Pandorum, and we did the non-horror one with Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence. We did, Event Horizon horror. We got Aliens. What are we doing with Tom Cruise?
They'll probably shoot like a part of the it'll be a Mission Impossible movie or something like that, and they'll shoot part of it in space, where in the movie he goes to space.
Yeah,
probably.
I like that a lot.
I could see that.
I like that. When does he hang up the towel, though? He's getting old. He's got to quit. Well, no, we said that about Liam Neeson's, and then he just did 20 action movies that were all good. So where are we going?
Just got more badass, yeah.
Yeah.
Who are they going to replace him with? I mean,
Tom Cruise?
Yeah.
I mean,
Kit Harington?
Don't say that. don't make fun of Kit Harington, okay?
I just did.
Well, go fuck a Tenga egg or something. I don't know. I mean, Mission Impossible. That's been America's James Bond.
Yeah,
that's our James Bond, and it's like they're good. Like majority of them are really good. Mission Impossible, just like Bond. But who takes over? I don't know, because he's been doing it for so long. I think he's been doing it longer than any of the Bonds have been doing it.
Yeah.
Mission Impossible, even though he's only done 5 movies.
Yeah, but they're like fucking almost a decade apart. Like that shit is crazy.
First movie was like Mission Impossible was in the late 90s or mid 90s even.
Who's even young that would fill that role?
Oh, there's a lot of young people that fill roles.
Oh, jeez. But
1996. 1996 was the first Mission Impossible movie. So he's been doing it for over a decade. 20 years. Yeah, he's been doing it for over 20 fucking years. That's longer than any Bond. I think.
Hemsworth going to do it?
I don't. Wait, who the fuck did you just say? Did you just say a non-American?
It doesn't. Oh, I didn't know you needed it to be an American. I just meant to fill in for him in general.
God damn right, I need it to be an American, Rob. This is the American James Bond, okay?
Barry Pepper.
Fuck off. He is also one of my hated actors. Okay.
Oh, why isn't Battlefield Earth on our list?
Sean Connery has only done 5 years. George Lazenby, that poor bastard.
Oh,
no, he did a late one. Roger Moore got 10 years in Bond. Timothy Dalton, poor
Roger
Timothy
Moore was
Dalton.
The best one.
Pierce Brosnan got less than 10. Daniel Craig has got less than 10. So yeah, like he's been doing Mission Impossible for a very long fucking time.
Yeah, it's funny because it seems like Craig's had like a long time between movies too.
2006, 2008, 2012, 2015, and 2020. So the longest gap was 5 years. Oh god, yeah, I remember Spectre, and like it sucked because it had to follow Skyfall, which is just fucking absolutely incredible.
I don't even remember if I've seen that one even.
Skyfall?
No, Spectre.
Oh, you're not missing much.
Spectre, that's
Blofeld or whatever comes into play there. So you do kind of want to watch it before you watch this one, the newest one.
Yeah, the guy that played Sugar from No Country for Old Men has no teeth or whatever. That's the fucking Spectre.
I thought that was Skyfall. Who the hell's the bad guy in Skyfall? Now I'm confused.
Skyfall was Javier Bardem. He played.
That's what I meant.
Silva or whatever.
Okay, then okay.
That's the one you haven't seen with Skyfall?
No, I've seen Skyfall. Alex was confusing me though.
Oh, I don't know what the fuck he was saying.
They're all trash.
Well, what'd you say, motherfucker?
Okay, guys,
Are we fighting right now?
Let us transition to our movie.
I'm getting my keys. I'm squaring up.
He's
Sorry, the only
Either 20 minutes.
good Bond was Sir Roger Moore, just because the Man with the Golden Gun happened on his watch, dude.
Huge. Yeah, that is a fucking fantastic movie. Guy Hamilton directed that one, Live and Let Die, and Diamonds Are Forever. I'm seeing on the Wikipedia.
I mean, fucking Christopher Lee or whatever playing fucking the Man with the Golden Gun.
Yeah, it's a fantastic fucking movie. It's one of the best Bonds, for sure. For fucking sure. Anyway, I know they set up and Mission Impossible 4. They set up Hawkeye, as it seemed like they were setting him up to take over the role of Mission Impossible.
Yep.
But then he did Marvel, I think. Well, no, because Ghost Protocol was 2011, so Marvel was in. Well, that was right before the. I'm sure he couldn't do it because of Avengers and shit, Marvel.
Maybe.
But I'm pretty sure they were probably setting him up to do it. But right now, they don't have anybody set up in the movies. I can spoil that for you right now. There's no setup unless they're what's his name? Oh my god. I can't think of his damn name. Shaun of the Dead.
Simon Pegg.
Yeah, Simon Pegg. Like, he's like been a sidekick in the movies since the third one.
Mhm.
But
You know who they could fill him
he
with?
can't carry it. I love the guy, but I don't think he can carry it.
Jesse Eisenberg.
You know what?
You fucking what, mate?
Oh, Jeremy Renner was in 2 of them actually.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah. There's no one set up except for Ving Rhames, but they put him heavy on sidekick role.
Oh yeah.
So there's no way. There's no way.
Fuck, they're
There's no
bending
way
him
he's
over here
taking
too.
I'm sure it'll be a woman.
Wow, Ross, sexist.
What?
Okay.
That's not what I meant by that, but okay.
Bring up the Mandalorian. Bring up the Mandalorian so we can go to the movies.
Oh yeah, fucking Jango Fett's gonna play Boba Fett. How does that make you feel?
I don't understand it. How do the timelines work for that?
What?
What do you mean? Well, what do you mean? How would the timelines work?
Oh, it is before. No. Yeah, how would the timelines work for that? This is post Star Wars movies.
I'm sure he means the same
Wait,
actor.
no. It's
like
between the new ones and the old
It's
ones.
between the. Was it 5 years after the Return of the Jedi?
Yeah. 5 years after Return of the Jedi.
That'd work just fine then. Like,
I guess. But but I'm pretty sure they established that during that time. No. I guess they were clones. Yeah, you're right. They probably got clones. I thought they established that they weren't clones anymore after the Clone Wars. Or after the shit kicked off.
like, what do you mean?
I guess I just don't believe that any of the clones remain.
Oh,
Like, the original clones remain from
well,
the
actually,
Clone Wars during that period of time. And that they did the mind slave stuff.
what's his name?
Like they did in the new ones.
Darth Vader's most elite guard guys were old clone guys. Actually,
Oh, really?
I believe so.
Yeah, that's possible.
Not 100% though. Well,
I wonder how that would.
Well, he was a kid when those older clones were first, being used. So
Yeah, but also this is going to be Boba Fett.
yeah, he was a kid when the other clones were made.
Yeah, but no, this is Boba Fett post Sarlacc pit.
Yep.
Boba Fett.
That means he survived.
Yeah, well, we always knew that in the old canon that he did.
Yeah.
But that was some weird shit where he melded with the Sarlacc or some shit. If
Was
I
it?
remember correctly. No, I don't know. It was just dumb shit, I'm sure. Just to try to get a cool character back that they never used again.
It's possible.
But Boba Fett, yeah, coming back, he's gonna be like, I'm also Mandalorian, but we do take our fucking helmets off, you dumb shit. Just like we were walking around with our helmets off, or the original one in the prequels. And in the Clone Wars, the cartoon one or whatever, Mandalorians always had their helmets off.
Thought they came out and said that like Jango and Boba weren't actually Mandalorians or some shit. Like by blood.
So they were like him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just
But
accepted
when they used his DNA to do the clones or whatever, Jango's, they thought he was a Mandalorian, but he wasn't.
He just lied.
Yeah.
To get the money.
Oh
yeah, dude.
Not about the.
Yeah, didn't Django didn't he say like I want money and one of the clones?
Pretty
As
much.
a kid or whatever, yeah. Yep. That was Boba. Yep. Okay, and then Boba saw his dad's head cut off. Spoiler alert.
Oh man, fucking Sam L. Jackson.
Okay, let's do it.
Quick though, dude.
We're onto the movies.
We're on to the greatest movie of all time, but I want to show you about one that I forgot to put on here.
Mm-hmm.
And that is, I'm very excited about this. I forgot to put on Pokemon, the first movie.
Oh, I knew it.
In our town's newspaper on November 11th, 1999, published one day after Pokemon, the first movie came out. I want to read you a review. Bryce Abfalter, 11, could not contain his enthusiasm in the parking lot. It was awesome. It was the best movie ever, he yelled. His favorite part also was the battle between Mew and Mewtwo, but it wasn't about the violence. Bryce said, and this is a quotation, "This proves that fighting is not good," he said. And I wanted you to read that review for Pokemon the first movie, because I forgot that it was the best movie ever. But here you have a 11-year-old me frozen in time saying in quotations, "This is the best movie ever." Let me see. Hold on, let me see.
There's no way that you could know that.
No, because I remembered that I was in the newspaper for Pokemon the first movie, but I couldn't find any clips, or like all the clips that we had. Who fucking knows where they are? But I'm like, it had to have been printed the next day, and it came out November 10th, and I saw it opening evening, and I got out early for school to go see it, and it was packed. And then I'm like, it had to have been on November 11th. So I looked up the newspaper on a newspaper website that I had to put my credit card info for. And I found, I thumbed through it, and it was on page 4. And I'm trying to upload it now to Discord, but it's 3.76 megabytes. But it's there. I saved it. So I'm bowing out. It's Pokemon the first movie. 11-year-old me knew this. I know this. And we're no, I'm kidding. We'll still do this. Oh, you can't even see it. It'll be under the movie column towards the bottom if you want to look at it on the left. But yeah, I couldn't believe I found that. I couldn't believe I fucking found it. That's great. But getting back to the fake greatest movies of all time, we're doing the bottom bracket. The last 8 seeds or whatever, the last 4 brackets that we didn't get to last time in our first round. First one we have is In Bruges versus The Thing. And go ahead, whoever wants to start, that was on their list.
Those were both on the same list, so.
Well, then tell us about both of them.
Were they really?
Oh, yeah.
All right, okay. Your time to shine.
I'll just let you all debate. I already know which one I'm going to choose.
Oh, well, these are both yours. In Bruges didn't make it on my list. It's a dark comedy starring Will Ferrell and Gleason.
Will Ferrell, what the fuck?
Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell and Gleason, that I can't remember his first name.
Brendan Gleeson.
Donald Gleason.
Donald Gleason? Brendan Gleeson. Okay, whoever put this on their fucking list, start talking about the fucking movies.
No, man, I'm good.
I'm not here to fight or rep for your movies here. we've talked about The Thing previously. That's John Carpenter. That's sci-fi horror. That's the start of it. Practical effects still hold up to this day. That's Kurt Russell,
Kurt
Wilford
Russell,
Brimley.
You know how Kurt Russell's the greatest actor of all time, right?
I wouldn't say that myself, but
Walt Disney would say it, so you fucking would too.
who gives a shit about what an anti-Semite says?
Oh,
I'm not backing Hitler supporters, dude. Are you?
Alex just doesn't say anything.
That's a pretty long reach there, man.
It is. I told you, Mr. Fantastic, dick long like elastic. Yeah. That's not true. It's quite small. So The Thing is sci-fi horror. In Bruges is dark comedy.
Yep.
I tried to squeeze both of those actually on my list. If I had to choose a comedy, I would probably choose In Bruges as I don't know, man, because I really like the other guys.
I really like Cable Guy too.
Yeah, The Cable Guy too is a really good dark comedy as well. Oh, that's hard. See, like comedy genre based, like in my opinion, In Bruges will not hold up to The Thing, even though it has Ray Fiennes in it, or Ralph Fiennes, whichever one it is. It's fantastic fucking acting, fantastic story. It has Snape in it. If someone usually says the actor's name when I don't remember. Alan Rickman. Thanks, guys, for having my back there.
You know what other movie has him in there? Galaxy Quest.
He is in that one too, and he's in Hitchhiker's
like a better
Guide,
version of the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, dude.
Oh. Shut up, Chris. Your movie's already out. Shut up. I mean, I guess I have to describe every fucking movie on the list. Does anybody have an argument for these at all? Because I'm going The Thing.
I'm choosing The Thing too, so
I'm pretty sure it's like unanimous at this point. Like,
Chris, what do you got to say?
I'm choosing what the opposite of whatever everybody else is choosing.
So you're choosing the comedy In Bruges.
Yep.
Okay, that's fair. So this one sucked because the people who put it on the list didn't even talk about their movies.
I mean, Bruges is a shithole.
In Bruges is a shithole. What are you talking about? It's fucking fantastical or whatever. It's mythical. The old buildings and shit.
Like a dream.
It's like a dream. Yeah. He slams the phone. That movie's so fucking good. But I'm still going The Thing. Classic sci-fi horror. It's up there for one of the best sci-fis, like easy. I'm going Thing.
I mean, that soundtrack.
Oh, yeah.
That soundtrack by John Carpenter. I mean,
yeah, John Carpenter does his own shit. So The Thing moves on. That was pretty fucking anticlimactic. Well, next one, I hope someone talks about these movies that were on their list now for this next one.
Okay. Okay.
And the next one is No Country for Old Men versus The Fifth Element.
Mm-hmm.
Yarp.
Who put No Country for Old Men on their list?
Me.
Slap yourself.
What, you never seen it, Chris?
I've seen No Country for Old Men.
Or was that a coronavirus joke?
It was a coronavirus joke.
Okay, I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, I also want to bring up quick that I wanted No Country for Old Men on my list, but I also wanted The Departed on my list. And I was sad to see that wasn't on here, but it's so many great films, it's hard to squeeze the top 4, so some things had to be cut, but some other people consider it the best, but keep going.
Oh, is it me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Who's picking what? Like, who wants to rep what? No Country for Old Men, talk about it.
Well, it's a Coen Brothers movie, starring Josh Brolin and Javier Bardem and Woody Harrelson. Who else is in it?
Tommy Lee Jones.
Tommy Lee Jones. Yeah, that's it.
Tommy Lee.
pretty much some guy like stumbles upon like what is it, like a drug? Is it a drug deal or what the hell was it gone wrong? And he steals money.
Yeah, I just want to say Kelly MacDonald's also in there. She's a great actress.
Okay. And Javier Bardem's character is like coming after the money, and it's pretty much like and then
literally like the Terminator, dude.
Yep, pretty much. And then what's his name? Tommy Lee Jones is like is he a sheriff or what is he?
Texas Ranger.
Yeah, and he's like following the whole thing kinda.
Yeah, he serves as like a backdrop narrator.
Yep, kinda.
Essentially for what is
pretty much
about
them coming across stuff and then you're seeing it's showing you stuff you probably didn't see, I guess. That like I don't know, it's hard to explain, but like you said.
Yeah, he's like in the backdrop, like slowly piecing it together.
Yep.
Because he's trying to solve what's going on. So Tommy Lee Jones and his whatever the guy deputy, whatever, they're trying to follow the trail.
Woody Harrelson. Yep.
So they're like one step behind and like essentially narrating it as they go.
Mm-hmm.
And they like show you the next part. Then it goes, to Tommy Lee Jones discovering it. Next part goes to Tommy Lee Jones discovering it. Next part, etc., etc.
Mm-hmm.
And for No Country for Old Men is one of my top movies of all time too. I could easily squeeze it in the top 10, I'm sure, of my favorite. It's Coen brothers who are really good at telling not happy tales that are quirky.
Well, Brother Where Art Thou was actually should have been on my list now that I think about it.
Holy shit.
Yeah, well, Coen brothers did Fargo. They did Burn After Reading, which was like
did they do
dark
the Men Who
comedy
Stare at Goats too? Or no?
I'm not sure about that one. But No Country for Old Men won Best Picture. 93% on Rotten Tomatoes. Pretty much consensus is it's ridiculous movie.
I agree. Who had The Fifth Element? Chris, you want to go ahead?
That'd be me. 23rd century New York, Happy Corbin Dallas boy finds the fate of the world in his hands with Lilu, you bitch. This movie.
Thanks for reading the Spark Notes, Chris.
It's not the Spark Notes, it's Google, bro.
The same thing, man.
All right. Came out in 97. Had dope people in it: Bruce Willis, Gary Oldman, Chris Tucker, Luke Perry, Mila Jovovich was in there and shit like that. It was a very dope movie, but again, what I look at in movies is, are you able to watch it over and over again? Yes. Quotables from it: Aziz Light. Yes. Dope. Super Green.
I quote No Country for Old Men every day almost.
Let's see.
What do you say if you don't shut that mouth of yours? I'm gonna take you in the back and screw you.
I actually said that like 2 days ago.
You shouldn't backtalk your mom like that.
It wasn't. That wasn't what it was too, but whatever.
Fucking decimated. Okay. And
sorry,
then,
go ahead.
You have a movie where the costume design, I like the off the beaten path shit. The costume design was done by Jean-Paul Gaultier. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Huge fashion designer. Very dope, very colorful movie, visually appealing movie. Mm-hmm. And it's just a pretty much good versus evil type story and shit, but I think it's very dope. I could watch this movie all day long for months and months on end, back to back to back, and still laugh like it's the first time that I see it.
Probably helps that it won that Best Picture too. Oh wait, it didn't.
Oh fuck!
I'm just kidding, Chris.
I'm gonna get the Rotten Tomatoes website out so we can actually use this as kind of like a
I gotta defend my
Stupid
movie,
shit.
Chris.
Oh yeah, certainly at all costs. But
Yeah, go ahead,
I mean-
tear them down, discuss. Like you guys
Oh,
got to figure it out.
we
You're trying to sway me and Alex essentially right now.
let's see.
I'm trying to like think of what else I could say.
Isn't it difficult? It's really fucking difficult. Fifth Element critic is 71, audience 87, and Ross
I don't
already
know,
said
man.
No Country for Old Men.
The guy
Mhm.
who directed The Fifth Element's like a grade A like piece of shit though, dude.
Oh, that French guy.
We're not
Yep.
talking about the directors though. That's the thing.
Well, directors
still-
it does play a big part. And let me say that Fifth Element is a good movie, but also it's Pulp Fiction in space. Carry on.
Pulp Fiction in space. Is that what you said?
Yeah, absolutely, 100%,
Okay.
100%, 100%,
I don't know.
100%. Pulp Fiction actually should have been on our list, but it unfortunately wasn't.
Yeah, overrated.
Do you like The Fifth Element?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, of course. Yeah, I like that movie.
Well, then you like Pulp Fiction. Done.
It's not true.
Thumbs up. It's the same exact thing. It is.
I mean, I like
is-
Lupin the Third, and I don't
How?
like
It
Cowboy
is like-
Bebop, so
How are you arriving at this? Like,
Pulp Fiction is a story of
well,
multiple perspectives that only meet at the end. Like they have loose ties throughout the whole thing, but then it meets at the end. Just like how, he never actually meets. It's telling two separate stories that only tie together at the end directly.
I thought Ving Rhames only gets one meat at the end.
Bruce Willis actually stars in both of those films, in Pulp Fiction and The Fifth Element. And spoiler alerts, he is the survivor of both. And bad in The Fifth Element, if you've seen it, bad guy has a storyline, good guy has a storyline. They meet at the end. Even though they never, Bruce Willis and bad guy, what's the bad guy's name, Chris?
Zorg.
So of course
Yep.
it is. Gary Oldman's character Zorg, they actually don't have like a face to face in the film, but the stories intertwine at the end. It's just like Pulp Fiction. It's the same exact idea, except for Pulp Fiction is, I don't want to say better, but I would say Pulp Fiction is the better of the two for telling a story that way. I'm trying to think of other films that have a similar
I didn't like
structure to them.
I didn't like the butt stuff in Pulp Fiction, so I'll pass on that.
I'm not a big
I'll pass on that.
Tarantino guy except for From Dusk Till Dawn and Django.
Didn't he do
Pulp-
Inglourious Bastards?
Yeah, he did.
I like
And then
that
he
movie.
did Super 8. No, Hateful Eight.
yeah, I was gonna say those are two different
Yeah.
things.
J.J.
Super
Abrams.
8. He did a
Well, he
porn?
did,
Wow, that's crazy.
He did Hateful Eight, Inglourious Bastards, Pulp Fiction, what Alex said, From Dusk Till Dawn, Desperado, and
Once Upon a Time in Mexico.
Wait a second.
that the one?
Didn't he do the fucking Kill Bill movies?
yeah,
Those were fucking garbage.
and
though.
another
Yeah.
Yo!
Yes, sir.
what?
I mean, he's no Sam Raimi.
And what's that?
He's
dog,
not even fucking
what's that
Ted
dog fucking
Raimi,
movie
dude.
that he made? What's that
movie?
dog movie that he made?
Who made a dog movie?
Quentin Tarantino. What's the fucking dog movie he made?
Oh, Homeward Bound.
Oh, okay, thanks. With Chan-
Oh, shit.
Reservoir Dogs.
The Golden
Oh, I thought you
Retriever
were
was
saying
the
like a
goat
boy
anyway.
and his dog. Or
And
whatever.
True
Yeah,
Romance.
what?
He did True Romance too.
True Lies.
On Wikipedia, they have controversies, racial slurs.
Yep.
Spike Lee questioned Tarantino's use of racial slurs in his films, especially that word in Pulp Fiction and Jackie Brown. Yeah, he did do Jackie Brown, didn't he?
Yeah. I don't think Jackie Brown had its parts.
Yeah.
Lady
I've
parts.
seen that movie in a long time.
Yeah,
Anyway, Fifth Element versus No Country for Old Men.
Mhm.
Okay. How do you want to vote on
Um,
this one?
I just want to tear down Fifth Element more compared to No Country for Old Men, but I don't seem like that's fair.
What, so wait, which one do you want something for? What?
Well, I'm going to champion a movie and I'm going to tear down the other one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm not.
Which one are you championing?
No, well, I'm championing No Country for Old Men.
Okay.
But the Fifth Element, I don't have nostalgia tied to either, so that plays a part. I saw that late in life with you guys, probably.
Yeah, probably.
And it's like, it's hard to describe. It's just not in my top. If I had to choose, but I understand how it's like Total Recall, but it's like squished together more. It's a more claustrophobic movie. They fit a lot into very small scenes, if that makes sense. There's a lot going on in The Fifth Element in terms of see, it's hard to make up words.
Not gonna lie, when I was younger and I first watched it, like, I don't think I understood half of what I was watching. But it was kind of, you actually kind of had to pay attention, I guess.
Yeah, because in every single scene in The Fifth Element, there's a lot going on. It's like Super Mario Brothers, the movie, is a good comparison to it of how much is going on in the scenes. Because Super Mario Bros. Is crowded in every single scene, and just like The Fifth Element is. It is constantly moving forward. There's no breather. It just goes, and it's just in your face the whole movie. If that helps. But No Country for Old Men is just a fantastic movie on acting. There was like no bad acting in that film, like at all. And that's hard to say.
And there was in The Fifth Element?
Oh, fuck yeah. It is I mean, when it comes down to it, it's not cheesy. It is a 90s sci-fi film. Just like every single other 90s sci-fi film. To me, The Fifth Element doesn't set itself apart from any other 90s sci-fi film, essentially.
I mean,
when I see The Fifth Element, I see Super Mario Bros. I see Total Recall. I see Blade Runner. I see all of it, essentially, which is not a bad thing. It's a visually stunning movie, and there's a lot of shit going on in that movie, and like every scene, it's fast paced and it just goes. It claps. It's not a bad movie. I'm just saying it's not as good as No Country for Old Men.
All right. So let's vote up.
In my opinion. It's all opinion based. Okay, I'm voting No Country for Old Men.
Well, obviously I'm voting for No Country because it was my movie.
Right. And obviously I'm voting for Fifth Element because it was my movie.
And Alex. Do I got to get the die roll site up?
God, I kind of don't want to vote.
It's difficult. I know some of them are difficult, especially when they're both movies that you appreciate equally. If I had nostalgia, I will admit, if I probably had nostalgia for The Fifth Element, I would have chosen The Fifth Element. Because nostalgia plays a huge part in these, but I'm trying to think of it from a actual like greatest movie of all time. So I'm trying to get down to the nitty gritty in my limited knowledge of the movies and movies themselves.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, I mean, I'm trying to talk about the movies. But Alex, we're waiting on Alex.
Wait for him. He's just gonna flip a coin or some shit.
It's gonna, yeah. I'll force a coin flip on this one.
Oh, you fucker! That's not what I meant. I meant you were gonna flip a coin to see what you chose. Now you're being a dickwad.
Okay. Well, I have to go through the Wayne round curse for my movies, so it's only fair. It's only fair, Ross. Hey, you guys are in the same house. You want to go fight him quick?
Oh Jesus!
Okay, I'll roll the dice. I'm rolling a 2 virtual die. Chris, what would you like? Fifth Element. Would you like it to be evens or odds?
It's an odd movie.
Okay, odds. Fifth Element. Evens. No Country for Old Men. I got a 6. I don't remember rolling 2 die. Evens is No Country for Old Men.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't remember rolling 2 die.
You rolled 2 dice?
Yeah, instead of 1 virtual die. But that's okay. Same outcome. So I'm not screenshotting that because I have no stake in it, so I don't care what you think.
Oh, shit.
No Country for Old Men makes that bracket. And so we got The Thing versus No Country for Old Men versus that bracket. So the next one is The Clerks versus They Live.
Oh,
and
shit.
These are 2 more of my fucking movies.
What the fuck?
Damn.
Yeah, I had to do it in the.
But here's the deal.
No, I didn't have to do it.
I've had 2. All of my movies are against each other.
Yeah, I just realized I didn't. All my 4 were in the top bracket, but I didn't have to face off against myself. I will have to
on here too, though, because of a great movie.
Because of Nick Cage, 100% of Face Off.
I don't know.
He was 100% of that movie.
What about that guy from Jurassic Park 3, the best Jurassic Park? That was the younger brother in Face Off. He was pretty good.
All right, I'm kicking him from Discord. God damn it. So I
hated Jesus because he told them the truth.
I personally, I don't know. I honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. I am not a fan of either of these movies.
Really?
So I will not be discussing them.
Considering They Live as like the most relevant like film like right now as like for describing this time period we're in.
I will give it that, and it's well,
it's
are
got
you going to
fucking
describe
Roddy in there, dude? It's
got
got
Roddy
Piper, dude.
Yep. Describe what They Live is.
Basically, this dude who's kind of homeless.
He is.
Goes to a homeless community in LA and sees some guys doing some weird stuff around a church, so he goes in and investigates. Steals a pair of sunglasses from a box that was hidden in a hole in the wall, and when he puts the sunglasses on, you can see that there's aliens living among us, influencing everything we do.
Yep, there's subliminal messaging everywhere.
And then him and Keith David have an epic fight scene, probably the best fight scene I've ever seen in a movie.
Isn't it like 5 minutes long or something?
Yeah, them beating the shit out of each other. It was fucking immaculate, dude.
Yeah, it's like 5 minutes long. Both of them John Carpenter films, both of them starring or The Thing and They Live, both John Carpenter films, both starring Keith David.
Keith David's a great actor, dude.
Yes, he is. And he also plays the elite in Halo 2.
Yeah,
the Arbiter.
The Arbiter, and they I don't know why they even like stopped having the Arbiter be a character in the Halo games, because he was fucking
probably cost too much to have. Chris, have you seen either of these movies?
No.
Neither of them.
Not one of them.
Okay.
Clerks,
I'm just bullshitting you. I've seen Clerks.
Okay.
Clerks is really fucking good, dude.
I personally don't like that movie. Go ahead.
Oh, really? Is it because it's
Go ahead.
in black and white?
Go ahead. I don't see color anyway, so all movies are black and white.
Confirm Bryce is red green colorblind. I'm kidding. That's nothing to joke about, though.
No, it's a real impairment.
But no, it's just like a day in the life of like a couple dudes, you know, that are at work when they're not even supposed to be, you know. Like
Yeah.
Smith is great at writing dialogue. Like he should do like the next Marvel film.
It's one of them like let's have this movie that's like it's subtle but then it's gonna have what's that called? Like situational comedy like throughout.
Interestingly enough, actually, he said that his main influence as far as becoming a director is because Reservoir Dogs. He's like, wait a minute, a guy can make that fucking movie and people like it? Well, allow me.
Oh god.
Is that what he said? He shit talked Reservoir Dogs?
Well, he didn't shit talk it, but he's like, this passes for a movie, just like witty dialogue. I can do that for days, and then fucking he did it, dude. But no, like
trying to spell Reservoir Dogs.
The reservoir, dude.
Reservoir. Okay, got it.
It's some kind
trying
of
to run tomatoes.
So it
goddamn French.
Reservoir Dogs has 92 critic, 94 audience, just so you know. I'm looking up these two movies right now. They Live and the other one, Clerks. They Live as 86 critic, 79 audience. Very respectable. It is John Carpenter, by the way. Clerks, yeah. I'm going to be disgusted to see this score. I know I am. 1994, 88 critic, 89 audience. So it's highly rated. This is starring is Jay in this movie? Or is it just Silent Bob?
Both of them are in the film, but the actual two main characters are Jeff Anderson and forget the other guy's name.
That other dude, yeah.
The dude with the beard.
the main guy, Dante Hicks?
Yeah, that guy.
Dante.
Ryan O'Halloran.
Yep.
It's like, oh my god, I just can't. I just can't even, dude.
Have you seen
Jason Mewes isn't that.
Have you seen the alternate ending or whatever that he like had or whatever?
Yeah,
Alex, you remember the alternate ending?
The alternate ending for Clerks.
Where someone like comes in and like shoots him, like robs him or whatever.
Oh fuck, no, I didn't even see that.
Yeah. So he's supposed to go in because he's a manager or something on his day off.
Yeah, he goes in on his day off, and then the end of the movie is like someone comes in and just shoots him. Is like what the alternate like ending was.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, like it's so great because that like dude like goes in the bathroom and then like you figure out he died in there or whatever, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude, it was so good.
Dude, I can't do it. I just can't do Clerks. I don't know what it is about that movie. It's just I did like Clerks 2 though, so I don't know what the fuck is wrong with Clerks for me.
Clerks 2 was, I think, it was less about the dialogue and had more other stuff in it, I guess.
Whoa. Are you saying I don't like dialogue heavy movies?
Well, to be fair, you didn't like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, which is very dialogue heavy.
You just kind of
Yes.
Is it? Well, yeah, but that dialogue was shit.
Okay.
Chris, chime in.
Fuck you guys. Fuck all of you.
My question was like, why wasn't the underground comedy movie in anybody's list? That's the question.
I fucking love dialogue heavy movie films, by the way. I just want you to know that.
Oh yeah.
Clerks, it's just Clerks. It's not for me.
Clerks is like a shittier version of In Bruges.
It was like Clerks was like grunge without. It was the 90s without grunge.
I think I broke Alex. He went full Tim Allen.
Oh shit.
How much Alice in Chains was in that movie? How much Pearl Jam was in Clerks, even though everybody dressed like fucking grunge in Pearl Jam and shit, dude. You know what I'm saying? It's 90s without being 90s. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's not a bad film. I will say it's not a bad film. It's not a bad film. You know what I'm saying? It's not a bad film.
We voting?
Does anybody have an argument for any of these? Okay, go ahead.
Well, I know what
Alex.
I've only seen 1 out of 2, so I'm gonna vote for the one that I saw.
Okay, go ahead and
So
vote.
this is gonna be a 50-50 probably, is what you're saying.
You guys go ahead and vote.
Well, I'm going
Clerks.
They Live, so
Clerks.
Alex.
Clerks.
Okay, I'm gonna. I was gonna abstain from voting to make it random anyway. I'm going. Well, I mean, I do like.
For
I
me,
do
it's a
like They
coin
Live
flip
better than
anyway.
Clerks.
So
But
roll that dice.
if I had to choose either of them, I would choose neither. I would just choose not to watch a film. Honestly,
Jeez,
if I'm being
fuck.
okay, I'm gonna roll one die.
Oh,
this
dude,
time.
almost like when I tried to watch Akira. No, I'm just kidding.
It
Hey,
is like
you
no,
are
it's
fucking
no
wildly
ninja.
wrong about Akira. So
It's no Ninja Scroll. I mean, come on, man.
oh my god, Ninja Scroll is pretty good. Alex, what would you like Clerks to be? Evens or odds?
Evens.
Okay, I'm gonna roll one dice. So Clerks is even. Odds is They Live. It is evens. Clerks wins.
Dude, I'm calling bullshit. It's always even.
He's got a fucking one side.
It's always
Oh, I mean, no, I'm rolling one die. It's a 1d6. Still 50-50 shot. What are you talking about?
Bryce says evens only checked on the thing.
Oh my
Right?
god, is that okay. I said, oh my god, is that a thing? No, I looked. It's not a thing. I'm on random.org with one
Okay, I
dice.
was just...
Okay. The Riz. Okay, so Clerks goes on next.
That's bullshit.
And we'll decide the last one it's facing off against, which is The Wiz versus Chronicles of Riddick, which
we're not even gonna talk about this one.
yeah, we are, because
No,
I've
we're
never
not.
seen The Wiz. Go ahead. Go ahead.
If you've seen The Wizard of Oz, you've seen like the not so good version of The Wiz.
Why is it on your list then?
Because like I said, when I picked my list, I went over like watchability, like movies
Okay.
I watched a lot, and like it's like with me being a family dude, it's a lot of movies that are appropriate for kids to watch. So it's like
Right.
I watch a lot of like Fantastic Mr. Fox with like George Clooney and shit like that, and then I watch Rango. I watch The Wiz, and The Wiz has like Diana Ross in it, Lena Horne in it. Michael Jackson in it, quite a few people in it, but it's the Wizard of Oz story, but instead of Kansas, it's like Philly, and it's just dope. It's just dope.
It's like Hamilton in the 80s.
Like
I'm just kidding.
Is it like does it stray from the original Wizard of Oz?
as
Is
far
it
as
like
as far
does
as
this I mean, I don't know how to describe what you're saying. Is this the Wizard of Oz with different actors and a different starting setting? Is it the same story?
essentially yes, but the backdrop is different.
Okay. Because I've never seen it.
Yeah,
And
it's
when you
like-
said The Wiz, I'm like, what the fuck is that? Honestly, because I don't think I've ever heard of it.
Does it have
It's
like?
from 1978.
Does it have
it's-
updated parallels to modern society?
it's I want to say it, but I'm not because I don't want to cut it out the episode. But yes, it's the same thing as if you've seen The Wizard of Oz. It's the same thing except with really good music from that era in there.
Okay.
Oh, I got you. Well, it's got Michael Jackson and Diana Ross in it.
Yeah.
Both good, so. What are they going down the yellow brick road and Michael Jackson's
It's
like
crazy
"Sing,
that
sing."
there's a musical against Chronicles of Riddick.
That's what I'm saying. And it's like
Well, wait, before we stray too far from the truth, Rotten Tomatoes has The Wiz 42% critic, 65% audience, and The Chronicles of Riddick is 29% critic, 65% audience. Chronicles of Riddick is worse than The Wiz rating on Rotten Tomatoes.
They just weren't ready for it, dude.
I agree.
I mean, I personally saw the Chronicles of Riddick in theaters because I am woke as fuck. So I know what's happening here. Unfortunately, I haven't seen The Wiz.
I'm woke as fuck. I haven't seen The Wiz. That's great.
This is a stupid vote, not a dumb vote, but it's a hard to vote because I've never seen The Wiz. This is the only movie on the list that I haven't seen. So it's like I don't have input for this vote, essentially.
It's funny because it's the same for me, pretty much.
And I'm sure it's the same
Well,
for Alex.
actually, I haven't seen Spirited Away technically either.
And what did you vote for?
On that one, The Matrix, obviously.
Okay, that's fair. So, how do we do this when 3 white people haven't seen The Wiz?
We're gonna chalk this one up to racism.
We're gonna make Chris's vote worth 3.
Roll a dice.
Okay, does anybody disagree rolling a die for this one, or should we just put Chronicles of Riddick?
We should roll a dice for this. That would be funny.
It's up to Chris. It's up to you.
We'll roll the dice and we'll let Chris decide if the answer is acceptable.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to be racist, so I can't.
God damn.
The ball is in my court.
But okay. I mean, I'm just spitballing here, but Keith David was also in the Chronicles of Riddick.
So was Judi Dench. Dame Judi Dench.
Alex, are you saying that that's who you chose your movies based on?
Actually,
wait, did you? No, Keith David wasn't in Clerks.
Wait a minute. I gotta look to make sure he wasn't in Clerks now.
He wasn't in Bruges either. Okay, so I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna do evens, whiz, odds, Chronicles of Riddick. You guys ready?
Yep.
I'm rolling. Do you choose the number of dice you want me to roll, Chris? Do you want 1 6-sided die or do you want 2?
We'll do 1.
Okay. So evens, whiz, odds, Chronicles of Riddick.
Yeah.
We'll roll the 6. It's the whiz, evens.
What?
Chris, you can veto it if you want.
Put Chronicles of Riddick up there.
No. You made your bed. You're sleeping in it.
Do you really want Clerks versus The Wiz when we get to it?
Yeah, because I'm going to choose The Wiz.
Holy shit.
The Wiz is just going to make it to the side.
If we don't make it to that bracket again, I could watch The Wiz by next week and be like, okay, I'm woke. Wiz it is.
Like, wow.
Yeah, my girlfriend likes musicals. We could do like some online watchy dilly and watch it together or something.
A watchy dilly.
You know what, Ross? Go fuck the Tenga egg.
Mewtwo's my favorite.
Hold on, you stupid bitch. I said, and I quote. Hold on. I gotta zoom in. I said, and I quote. I said, and I quote. It says his favorite part also was the battle between Mew and Mewtwo. Okay, so I didn't say I like Mew. Clearly the battle between the two. But remember, that movie wasn't about violence.
My favorite was the battle between Mew and Mewtupac.
Mewtupac?
Oh,
I think we're scrapping this, dude. I think we're scrapping everything. You guys are just mad because I forgot.
Could you imagine though, if your rapper name was Mewtupac?
Guys, I got it. What if we replace The Wiz with Pokemon the first movie?
Okay, I'm voting Pokemon the first movie. I clearly said it was the best movie ever when I was 11. That's when I made up my mind. I'm sticking to it because I'm stubborn.
Oh shit!
No, it's The Wiz. Unfortunately, Chronicles of Riddick, with its both of them have not great Rotten Tomatoes scores. Okay. First off, let's be real with the Chronicles of Riddick. It's not better than Pitch Black.
No.
Oh, it is. Oh, is it better than Riddick though? I don't,
I
The
don't
third
know.
one was low
Sure.
budget. Like the third one was probably lower budget than Pitch Black, honestly.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
it's
'cause-
probably
that's
true.
because Vin Diesel used his own money for the one.
For Riddick.
Yeah.
Oh, that movie was good. Riddick was so good. It took it back to its pitch black roots, though,
Yeah.
which I wasn't too appreciative of. But no, Pitch Black is really fucking good. That should have been on the list. Let's check the Rotten Tomato for Pitch Black. Are we going to be? How much time have we been going? Are we going to be able to go through another bracket, or should we just do the next?
We've been going for
We
quite
should
a
probably just do
while, I
the
think.
semis
Yeah.
next week.
Pitch Black has 59% Rotten Tomatoes and 77% audience score. So it is the. Oh, let me do Riddick now. Just shit that has no bearing on what the thing is that we're doing. 57 critic, 56 audience.
Yeah.
It did so.
It was
I mean,
kind
yeah,
of
it's probably
it was
Pitch
kind of a
Black.
crappier version of the
Well,
the
the
first
last Witch
movie.
Hunter was like a better version of all those movies.
Well, Pitch
so-
Black had Jones in it, so that was the good one. Before he ruined his career with Too Fast, Too Furious.
Too fast.
Okay,
Furious.
so this is it for this week. We'll have the next 1, 2, 3, 4 brackets to decide our our finals, whatever.
hmm
I don't know sports terms and brackets and shit. But we have 4 to get through next week as well. And then probably the episode after that, we'll just do the finale, unless we have enough time in the next episode. We've been going for over an hour, I believe.
Oh, yeah, easily.
Wow, that sounded like you didn't like doing that, Ross. Did I miss the enthusiasm in your voice?
I'd probably say at least an hour and a half.
Okay, I'll go ahead and go to this Tenga egg and I'll order you a 6-pack.
You're gonna get Roddy an own a hole or something?
I'm gonna make it into like a face mask for myself.
Oh my god. 2 Tenga eggs for eyes or something.
Oh, Jesus.
Tenga
Yeah.
face.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
shit.
I think this movie list is turning out to be real. Like this is it. This is a definitive one.
I don't know. I had two that I think were bullshit this last time, so I don't know.
Oh, are you kidding me? You remember mine? My top 4 in the top?
What do you mean you got a bunch through?
Hero beat Akira? What?
Well, it deserves to.
Oh, dude, you lucky we're in quarantine or I'd fight you right now.
China #1's all I gotta say to that.
Anything,
Dude, COVID, hold me back.
Akira, like
Hold me back, COVID.
the things that Akira influenced, most of them were trash. So even if Akira was good, it made bad things happen.
Akira made the best. It made
Sure.
everything happen. What are you talking about? Hero didn't make anything.
I never said it did.
I mean,
Well, you got Fearless, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Jet Li had a career before Hero, dude. We have the one.
That's probably it.
Was he in like fucking?
What?
Wait! Whoa, he was in like Kiss of the
Romeo must
Dragon
die.
and Romeo
Kiss
Must
of the
Die.
Dragon.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was in the Expendables.
Hold on. We had Unleashed.
That
Okay.
movie was trash, though.
No.
Are you serious right now?
Are you kidding me? Wait, what movie did I just say? Did I say the one
Said
with
Unleashed.
Mario Bros?
Yes.
Yeah, you're saying that movie's bad? With the piano and fucking blind guy in it?
God
Glover?
dang it.
Donald Glover in it? No, Morgan Freeman. Yeah, blind Morgan Freeman with the piano and he takes him in.
Oh my god.
Ray?
Okay, dude.
No,
We have-
wait.
Listening to yourself right now.
Are you kidding me, dude? Fucking dude. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? We have Black Mask, okay? We
Okay.
have the movie Black Mask.
Is that like
Okay,
the tuxedo?
No, Black Mask was the one where he was like a hitman.
Okay.
Do you remember that one?
I've probably never seen it.
Wow.
Must not have had the global outreach that it needed, you know.
One of the greatest movies ever made, okay? We have Hitman. He was in Lethal Weapon 4, Romeo Must Die, Kiss of the Dragon, The One, Hero, Cradle to the Grave. Unleashed,
Cradle
to the
Fearless,
motherfucking grave.
War with Jason Statham, The Forbidden Kingdoms as the Monkey King with Jackie Chan.
Oh,
He was
shit.
in The Mummy, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor.
You know how bad your list is getting, right?
He's in The Expendables and 1 and 2 and 3. Okay. Show some respect for Jet Li, man.
I am, man. I chose this movie. What the fuck you talking about?
Okay, well, you chose Hero.
Yeah, his best movie.
No, it's not. No, it's
Come
not.
on,
I
for real?
guarantee you the one has a 99% rating on Rotten Tomatoes.
I don't think it does.
100%. I bet don't Google it. How much money you want to put on it?
I don't know. $5.
$5. All right, I'll
Oh wait,
do a
what's
5.
how high is high?
I said
Oh.
99%.
Oh, it's no, it's $5.
All right, I'll do $5. Okay, let's go to fakerottentomatoes.com.
Fake Rotten Tomatoes.
Let's go. It's the ones where I can enter the percentage. Jet Li's the one. Carla
Oh
Guino.
boy.
Okay. I think they were wrong.
14%.
I think they were wrong.
Golly.
Okay. The critic score doesn't count. Read the audience.
51% is the.
Oh yeah. We got better than 51%. I'm liking those 50%. I'm liking those odds.
So for each percent it was under 99, I get $5 from you. So.
Hey, COVID, dude. I gotta rain check that. Are you kidding me?
You gotta
What-
fucking Venmo his ass that money right now.
What audience has seen? Chris owes me $40. Chris, throw Ross $5.
Just throw 5 Roddy's way.
What kind of fucking audience out of 100,726 stupid fucking people subject at least a 1? How did it get to 51%? We got to read a review here. Hold on.
Oh,
Quote
God.
not available. Quote not available.
Oh,
See,
man.
okay. Listen to this guy. Listen to this stupid asshole, Jonathan Foreman from the New York Post. This dumb bitch. Okay. This sci-fi martial arts hybrid has the stale aura of a product assembled out of bits of other action movies. Are you fucking with me right now?
Time cop.
This is the multiverse movie. This is the multiverse movie. This created physics and quantum mechanics. This movie.
That's where they came from, huh?
Absolutely, dude. In 2001, we just came out the Matrix, and everybody's like, "Oh, I don't know how they did that." Jet Li's the one's like, "Let me fucking show you."
Like
and that's how we got Jet Li's the one. Jonathan Foreman from the New York Post is just a dumbass.
Okay? Is that like Ballistic X versus Sever or some shit?
Okay, listen to this. This is Sophie Gorman from the Herald, Ireland. Like that's a real country. Twaddle of the highest order that makes you wish you had a wormhole of your own to escape into. Oh, how original. Twaddle? I haven't heard twaddle since fucking Hamlet. I'm gonna just go in there, fucking twaddle my kids.
Well, look at the guy.
Hamlet, Shakespeare. Like,
look at the guy next to her. It's even better.
Which guy? The Joe J.
Yeah.
Pussio? Movie bullets fly, lights flash, action occurs, time goes by, but nothing actually happens. Motherfucker! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? Man, out of all 40 fucking multiverses we go through in that movie, nothing happens in them? There's like 40 multiverses. This movie covers 40 universes. Yeah, fucking Terminator only covers 2 fucking timelines. The one covers 40 fucking universes. There's no way. These people are fucking stupid. There's no way.
Oh, read the actual audience reviews, the first one. Will you go down further or whatever?
How do you do that?
Just go down further on the.
Oh, audience review. There's one from Jamie C. Super reviewer that has no life.
Yep, that one. Read it out loud, Bryce.
Okay, Jamie C., who has no life, said in 2017, clearly too young for this movie. Maybe if I watched it when I was 12. Yup, see? I would have loved it, but now I'm pushing 30. I have a more sensible review in mind. The action was very over the top, and it was okay, I suppose. A lot of stunt work, a lot spelt like a dumb Hamlet Shakespeare fuck, twaddling kids. Stunt wire work never appeals to me. I did like the story, but the acting was pretty poor from all the cast, and Jason Statham's American accent was laughable at times. It's not a terrible movie, more of a letdown. You know what? That review was fucking laughable, okay? Oh, I'm laughing at that fucking review, Jamie C. You dipshit. Oh my god, these
we
people
need to, Bryce,
so
we need to
stupid.
make a fucking show where we have you find a movie you love and have you read the reviews of people who didn't like it.
Well, listen to Albert K. One out of 5 stars. Wow. ... Which is the condescending wow. So it's more like, wow. Absolutely horrible. Can't even describe how horrible it was. Do not watch this crap fest. A super reviewer said that. So what's the criteria for fucking being a super reviewer? This fucker doesn't even have a GED and he's a super reviewer on fucking Rotten Tomatoes. Wow, absolutely horrible. Can't even describe the movie in my review. Don't watch it. Oh, what kind of fucking review is that? I said that about Clerks. I said more about Clerks than I hate Clerks. I need to make a Rotten. I'm going to go to Albert K., find his 5-star review. I'm going to make a Rotten Tomatoes account, and he's going to, Schindler's List, 5 out of 5. Fucking paragraph, and I'm going to 1-star. I'm going to be like, I'm not Jewish.
Unbelievable movie, laughable at times. Schindler's List.
Whoa, you're going full Alex Jones here or something?
I'm just saying a troll, guys.
Oh, shit.
Okay, everybody, like and subscribe. We'll catch you next time.
See ya.
Late.
Hey everyone, hope you enjoyed the episode. You can catch us currently at the Prime 4 podcast on iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, and Podcast Addict for audio only. If you want to see how fugly we look in real life, you can also catch us on YouTube under the Prime 4 podcast.